I was reading in Psalm number 23, where David says, and the Lord will prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. And the Lord told me to tell somebody, I don't know who this is for, but the Lord told me to tell somebody that he's getting ready to show you public displays of love. And you know, the power of that text where David says God's going to prepare a table is this. The table is not going to be anybody else's table. It's going to be your table. God told me to tell you that the season of you struggling and vying, trying to sit at somebody else's table and worrying about who doesn't want to hook you up and who doesn't want to see you blessed and who don't want you at their table, that day is over. God says, I'm getting ready to give you your own table. In other words, I'm not just going to bless you. I'm going to make you a blessing. I'm going to put you in a position where you can be a blessing to somebody else and invite them to your table. God says, I'm setting up a table, and this is what's going to happen. Folk who have talked about you privately are going to have to watch you publicly. They're going to have to watch you publicly outlive all of the curses they've spoken over your life. They're going to have to watch you publicly stand on stages they said you would never go to. They're going to have to watch you publicly rise to levels they said you were never qualified for. Listen, but don't fall into the trap many folk fall into. Don't fall into the trap of looking at who's around the table and not focusing on what's on the table. Don't be busily looking at who don't like you and she don't want to see me here. It doesn't matter. You're here. And what do you do when you're surrounded by your enemies and you're sitting at your table? I tell you what you do. Eat. Eat. E-A-T. Evolve, ascend to the next level, and triumph over everything they've ever spoken over your life. It's time for you to eat.